Now to a First Coast News investigation. Big trucks, big scheme. And we're going to start with this. Why is there a hole in this t-shirt? You can see the hole right there. State investigators say this is part of a cheating scheme centered in Jacksonville, making our roads treacherous. It's all tied to an issue in the news now. Just days ago, a truck driver in South Florida arrested after a crash that killed 3 people. According to the Department of Transportation, the driver from India made an illegal turn across a median. And you can see here the crash scene behind this sign. And you can see it says, official use only, no U-turn. But could he read that? The DOT report says the driver was tested and he could not identify 3 of 4 road signs. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis speaking out.
They did an English test and he failed abysmally, not even close. But how ridiculous is it that somebody would get a commercial driver's license who doesn't understand the language of this country, doesn't understand road signs?
Tonight, First Coast News has obtained evidence on how people in Jacksonville are cheating to get on our roads in big trucks. And to explain, let me take you back to an awful night in Nassau County that shattered the life of this local mom.
There's a car that's crashed. Oh my God.
911 calls from 2017. I-95 near Yulee, a 26-car pileup, and inside this car, Connor Design, a new graduate of Creekside High.
No mother should be forced to lose their babies.
His mom back then showing me her necklace.
Do you find yourself touching that a lot? Like that?
It's from the funeral home.
It's his fingerprint. It is. It's the last thing that I have of him.
And now, 7 years later, she's still wearing it.
And I said I wasn't gonna cry.
Now she has something new to say along with her attorney, Curry Pagic.
Commercial truck drivers who can't read and speak English, take them off the road because they're killer drivers.
Pagic says the trucker who crashed into Connor could not read English. His name, Yadwinder Sangha. Pagic says Sangha, who speaks Punjabi, used an interpreter in his tape deposition under oath, and he admits this.
I don't read English.
The sign said, slow down, traffic stopped ahead.
That message, he says, starting 6 miles back before the crash scene. And how many signs were there?
At least 3.
In April, President Donald Trump signed an executive order saying this.
Truck drivers who can't read and can't speak English must be taken off the road immediately.
But it does not solve a big issue.
These global trucking companies who are bringing non-English speaking drivers from Canada, Mexico, and India, driving on our roads and exposing our children to harm.
And now we have an exclusive look into a criminal investigation about just that. We've obtained documents about 5 people arrested in Jacksonville. We're showing only the face of the man already convicted. The charges? Felonies. Cheating to get their CDL, commercial driver's license to drive a truck. Do the men arrested speak English? On the arrest reports, take a look. All requested interpreters. The arrests fall under the Bureau of Criminal Investigations and Intelligence from the Florida Highway Patrol. It's complex.
This is a very elaborate case. It is.
Sergeant Dylan Bryan with FHP says there is now an investigation statewide across Florida. Dozens and dozens of cases, he says. And the cheating scheme centered in Jacksonville.
Put your phone down. All right. Stand up for me.
You're watching now a body camera from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office of an arrest made inside the DMV on Roosevelt. One man arrested, Vladislav Yurashik, found guilty of 2 felonies, sent to jail in April for 8 months. Brian calls him above entry level, but not the mastermind. So you're looking for the kingpin.
Always.
So how does FHP say this cheating scheme works?
We were shocked to see the extent that they were going to.
Brian calls it organized fraud. According to investigators, the men went in here, the DMV on Roosevelt, to take the CDL test to drive a truck. But they are rigged up with equipment to get their answers.
And you see the actual apparatus that he's wearing. He has a chest harness that actually holds the phone.
A red iPhone in the harness, and under a t-shirt, you see the hole right there? So he comes in this t-shirt with a hole cut in it.
Yes.
Now watch this. In a video we've obtained from the DMV, this man opening his shirt. Brian says it's kind of like FaceTime. The men sit in front of a computer and wiggle around.
Their body language is abnormal.
Until somebody outside in a parking lot can read the test questions on the screen in English and then tell them through this earpiece in their language. Employees at the DMV got suspicious.
Most people don't start to disrobe when they take a DL test.
They're unbuttoning their shirts.
They are, indeed.
So the 5 men arrested so far, that's just the tip of the iceberg?
It is.
This is happening all over the country. Maybe from Jacksonville we can make a difference.
So what does all this mean for Connor's mom?
Pisses me off.
She says the executive order is not enough. Another president could wipe it away, rescind it. So she's pushing for Connor's law. Make it stick with a federal law and give officers the power to take away the keys for drivers who cannot understand English.
These big trucks kill people. They are killers when they get in crashes. You and I in our Hyundai get killed. They walk away.
Connor's case went to court. The settlement, a lot, $1 billion. However,
I don't give a damn about the money.
because this thought
No mother should be forced to lose their babies.
still haunts her.
Every mama deserves to keep her baby.
Connor's Law is a bill now in Congress. It has 14 sponsors, including Representative John Rutherford from our area. Connor's mom is hoping people will sign a petition on change.org to get it passed. You can find a link in my story, Big Trucks, Big Schemes, on firstcoastnews.com.